Legend of Heroes, Zero no Kiseki. Released in 2010 and developed by Nihon Falcom, Zero no Kiseki was the follow-up to the Trails in the Sky trilogy. A new region, new characters, and some new mechanics welcome us. Let's see if this game is a worthy successor to the amazing trilogy that precedes it. Character portraits are great, but the character models themselves aren't very detailed. They do have a certain charm though. Monster design and models are a lot better though, especially the ones that you find later into the game. The world looks pretty nice and there are some enjoyable vistas, but like the rest of the graphic department, nothing that will wow you. The music and sounds on the other hand are as one would expect of a Falcon game. Voice acting is well done and isn't ever cringy, the sound effects are also pretty good, and although not as memorable for me as the one in the Sky arc, the music was awesome and appropriate for the action. The story starts slow since it takes its time to introduce the characters and region, but gets a lot more interesting as it progresses. Lots of things remain unanswered by the end though, so in the end I didn't feel as satisfied as I should have. Standard fare for the first game of a region in the Trail series, but better than in FC in that matter. The characters, both main and secondary, are amazing and full of character and growth. Also, just as in other games in the series, even other more random NPCs receive a nice treatment, therefore making the region feel full of life and charm. Add lots of interesting lore about the region's history and mythos, and Falcom has got another winner in its hands. The world building is just that exceptional. Quest-based progress full of side quests that are really worth completing for all the interactions that happen while doing them. Moving through the region is fun and easy thanks to the addition of transportation between areas and the mini-map, which really helps you to avoid getting lost while doing missions. Just Wish Dungeons also had a mini-map, but I guess not having one in Dungeons is already a tradition in Trails games. The combat is fun with a combination of traditional RPG mechanics plus a grid-based combat environment to make things more tactical. This is no tactics game, but the grid helps make things more interesting when you combine it with the rest of the mechanics, like the character-specific skills and the amazing weakness, strength, magic resistance system. Characters are highly customizable thanks to the orbment system that changes the magic available according to how you feel it, which is nice, especially considering that in this game you'll be playing through like 90% of the game with the same theme. Enemies feel a little too tanky quite often though, even when you are at the same or a slightly higher level than them. Not a big problem since combat is enjoyable, but if what you care about is the story, you should consider playing on easy to make things a bit faster. A great RPG that introduces us to a new and interesting region in the Trails world, and that, as usual in Falcon games, is filled with details and charm. The pacing can be a bit slow for many though, and for a story-based game, they left too many things to be explained in the sequel, which ultimately made it feel a bit unsatisfying in its conclusion. An amazing part of a bigger thing, but that lacks a little something to be in the upper echelons of the RPG world by itself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe. You can expect games from a variety of genres in the future. See you next time.